Hello everyone, this is Korith Landwalker, and today is an off-schedule stream, primarily because I wasn't able to do a stream yesterday for Star Citizen, but I kinda committed for off-schedule streams to be all about Valheim. Let's get that music rolling, bring it on up. Here we are. I've been doing a few streams with Valheim with the character of Landwalker. I know, incredibly original, right? I make no apologies. And he's been operating in the world known as this land. Again, I make no apologies. And I've taken out the first boss, Eikthyr. I found out where the second boss is, the Elder. Unfortunately, the Elder is a little farther to the west than I have gone yet. And the reason is because there's an ocean between me and the Elder. But we have a foundation now to build upon to prepare for this journey. And as you can see, it is right here. My little carve boat with my really rinky-dink pier here. I wasn't really pushing very hard on this. Before I do anything, I'm going to head back to my home base because I want to offload some of the inventory here that I don't need. I suppose I could cover the pier. That would keep it from having problems with deterioration. And what do I have down here? Oh, no? Is that an inline of mine? Doesn't matter because I'm full up. How's my wood supply? Lousy. Okay. So I need to ditch a good chunk of this stuff before I go sailing off to the west, where, all the way over here, is the Elder. The big bad of the Bronze Age. And the Bronze Age is an important note here because this would not have been possible without those bronze nails. My armor would not have been possible without bronze. My axe and my mace would not have been possible but for bronze. I should probably take care of that bit of wood somewhere along the line. Basically speaking, everything I've got rolling right now is because of bronze. I also have this portal here that seems to be operational. Where did I put the other end? Oh, I probably put it in over with the copper over there. Well, we're going to leave that alone for now. And instead, I'm going to go over here and dump inventory. At least temporarily. Hey, Fiendy, how are you doing this afternoon? The Heim of Val is indeed the subject of today. And I'm going to dump off some of this inventory. Cook some of that meat. I just need to get that out of the way. And again, I am running out of chests here. I have too much stuff. That's probably not a great surprise. Oops. Meat is done. Grab more meat. Oh yeah, I suppose I could have cooked it into jerky. I didn't think of it. I'm bad. I get rid of some of those gold coins. Doing okay? It's always good to hear. Doing okay is always better than not doing okay. Grab that wood. Ditch that hide. I certainly don't need those, I think that meat went underneath my home. Okay, well, that cooked meat will just have to sit there. Luckily, cooked meat does not rot. Neither does raw meat, actually. It's crazy, but meat manages to stay put pretty nicely in this game. At least for now. God only knows if that'll be the way it always is. Now, I'm going to mention what I would think of as a small truth. Not a hard truth, but a real truth. This home here has a limited lifespan. At some point, I'm going to decide it's time to pick up stakes. Ooh, my carrots are done. And look, new recipes. Stews, seeds. So clearly, these carrots are going to have all kinds of use to me. Beyond just, being carrots. Bugs Bunny would be proud. And while I'm here, let's grab the honey from my beehives. Do I have anything in these I could afford to move around? Yeah, sooner or later, we're going to start ditching some of this stuff. First, though, I'm going to use the other end of this gate here. Because I'm actually going to need this soon. Bang. The good news is when you destroy something, you will always have perfect recollection of resources. At least for now. I have no idea if that's going to be the future in Valheim or not. I believe... Have I done a good job on wiping out all the copper in this section? No, we still have some copper over here. I'm going to grab some of this copper. Since I'm going to make the run back to my home, I might as well at least make it worthwhile and grab some more copper deposit. But the main reason that I reclaimed the portal there is when I go to the west, once I'm there, why would I want to take the long way back if I could avoid it? So I'll build a portal on the other side. That's going to be the big thing with portals right there. Now, the downside with those portals is they don't travel... Oops, there's a one-star guy too. Ow. Fall down, Grey Dwarf. Now teach him. Don't interrupt me when I'm chopping down copper. Of course, I should probably pay a little closer attention. Oh, and more Grey Dwarves. I should be glad I'm being attacked by Grey Dwarves, honestly, because trolls are a much bigger threat. Luckily, I killed the troll the last time, and hopefully there won't be another troll waiting in the wings. Am I full up already? No, I'm not full up. I just have full inventory. Oh, what can I afford to ditch? Is the hide. Those leather scraps are handy, but their importance is going to start reducing as we go along. Not to mention, there are boars everywhere. Sooner or later, I'll get bored. I probably won't have too many copper bits I can take. I could probably take one, maybe two more. One more, it looks like, because I can't pick that one up. I suppose I could get rid of the wood. Yeah, we'll get rid of the wood. Copper is more valuable to me than the wood right now. Particularly in light of the fact that it would be nice to do a couple upgrades to these before I actually fight the Elder. In order for that to work, I need lots and lots and lots of bronze. And to do that, I need lots and lots and lots of copper. And look! It's a bloody brand new copper deposit. I mean, I knew there was going to be some here because there was just outcropping here. But this just makes it better. Actually, let's see if I can chop down a little. Okay, I can't get that. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I activated the power of Eikthyr, which means I can run and jump and use less stamina for while it's active. Which I'm not actually needing right now. Oh, hopefully, I don't expect to be needing to fight the Elder in 15-20 minutes, so... Let's hope that I don't need... Of course, I suppose if I get a troll coming up here, I might be regretful. Let's hope there's no trolls. I should be able to get one, maybe two more bits of copper. I've said that before. But this time, I really, really mean it. Of course, I'm also getting stone that I don't need. Exposing more copper deposit. Oops! I just broke my pickaxe. But luckily, I do have that workbench over here that I never got rid of. Oh man, two of these guys? It helps when you are prepared to deal with these guys as opposed to being ambushed by these guys. Honestly, if they would shut up, they would have a better chance of getting me killed. But they keep making those wonderful grunting noises that tell me, oh, bad guy incoming. Trolls now. Trolls are scary. They're quiet. At least until you feel you can hear their footsteps. By then, it may or may not be too late. Oh, come on, copper deposit. Here we go. And after all that, there still wasn't any copper. I'm doing very nicely with finding more and more of the copper deposit right here. Get rid of the stone. It's amazing how much extra copper I can get when I just throw away the stone I'm carrying. That might have wiped out the last of the copper in this area. Nope! Looks like there's still more here. And I'm getting messages about, well, not messages, but I can see that there's a piece of stone there that I can't pick up. Which means I'm probably weighed down too much, which means the amount of copper I can get, maybe one more piece. I'm not going to get one more piece. They're 10 pounds each. I need to lose a pound of something. There we go, one more piece of copper. And this is why beef is good. Okay, it's not beef technically, it's boar meat, but you know, give me my literary license here, shall we? Do some final repairs here, and we are going to head back to home base, which is not horribly far from here. One of these days, I really should go in that troll cave, deal with the troll inside. Not ready yet. Inside there will be gold and amber and rubies and all sorts of other fun stuff. But right now, I don't need them. I don't need them. There's no reason. There's nothing to use them on. Yet. The time will come, and who knows, perhaps the time will come today. You see, somewhere out there, there is a trader. Someone who will actually buy and sell stuff. But you don't get to know where he is. But when we're in his area, we will know it. We will know it. Yeah, now's the time when I wish the Eikthyr ability was active, because then I wouldn't have my stamina burning out on me so fast. Of course, it also doesn't help that my jam is about to wear off. And that was one of my big stamina producers. But I'll use a new one. If for no other reason than the fact that it'll clear out a slot in my inventory. Yes, there's the boat, just waiting for me again. The time will come. The time will come. And we're getting closer by the minute. I just need to dump off inventory. See if I can maybe smelt a couple bars of bronze off of this. Well, smelt the copper and then hope that I can make bronze. I don't know if I have enough tin. And when that is done, it will be time to make the grand journey. Let's see, we still have some coal in there, that's good. Am I carrying any wood? I'm carrying fine wood. I really don't want to throw fine wood into the wood chipper there. Let's see, are these both core wood? I think these are both core wood. I don't want to throw those in there either. That's core wood. I have 4 tin, so I'll be able to make some bronze out of it. Not as much as I would like, but life is filled with little tragedies. Okay, what can I dump off? Thistle. Surely one of these has honey. There we go. Honey. And actually, while we're here, let's take a look at my cauldron here and see about my cooking. I can make deer stew right now. Gives me 40 health, 13 stamina. It's okay. It's certainly better than the deer hide, the deer meat, which will give me 35 health, but only 12 stamina. So this way I gain 1 stamina, 5 health. It pays to make stew. And there we go. My supply of blueberries. Well, actually I have a pretty decent supply of blueberries, don't I? So let's make more. I'm in good shape with Queen's Jam. Between the stew and the boar jerky and the Queen's Jam, that should give me, hopefully, the health and stamina that I will need when I finally go up against the Elder. Oops, I'm out of deer meat now. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Okay, we'll drop in the blueberries there. What will my carrots buy me? I can get carrot soup. I could have sworn I had another recipe. Oh, minced meat sauce. 45 health, 15 stamina. That's even better. But I don't know if I have enough necktails. I know I've got boar meat. I am loaded with boar meat. I have 1 necktail. That's not worth it right now. And sadly, that means I also don't have the wood I was hoping I had. You know what? let's take a moment to do the bed thing. Get some bed rest here. I need to get some more wood to throw in the kiln to do the bronze. And I'd rather have daylight out instead of having to fight the cream of the crop when it comes to gray dwarves. Let's do some quick repairs. Grab those while I'm here. Oh heck, while I'm here, let's just take care of that too. Bronze. Bronze. It's not going to be enough for upgrading anything, sadly, but you take what you can get. I'm going to throw the nails in here. I'll throw the 2 of my ore in there. Then we'll go out the back door and chop us up some wood. In fact, I was saying something about getting rid of that log, didn't I? Get to the chopper. Yes, I'll hit those old references whenever I can, just because I can. Don't need a whole lot in the way of wood right now. I just need enough to feed into the grill, shall we, so to speak. Give me 25 coal out of the kiln, and I'll be content. And that should give me 25 coal. More than 25, technically. If that's okay, I'll need the 10 wood anyway. So, the fastest way to make coal, in quantity, is a charcoal kill. And then the Predator blasts your arm off with his plasma cannon. Sir, that is an out-of-period weapon. Yes, you can never trust those Predators. Anyway, eventually, and it's probably going to happen sooner rather than later, although probably not today, this house is going to be more or less decommissioned, and I'm going to start building a major facility where the pier is right now. And the reason for that is, eventually I'm going to be bringing metals from abroad, and you can't send the metals through the portals. So you've got to send them by boat. And I don't want to have to haul them from the pier all the way over to here. Not in the quantities I'm looking for. I'd rather have them, you know, right there. Not for the Predators. They've had plasma blasters for centuries. Don't bother me with these technical details. My Predator Kafoo is not great. I actually have 10 metals in here, but I guess they're all copper. I must have done better over at the copper site than I thought. Well, you know what? Instead of hanging around here, waiting and watching for the coal to develop, we're going to head over to the pier and start prepping the area a little bit. Flatten it. Now I kind of want to see a Vikings versus Predator movie. Well, you know, it would be interesting. The Vikings were certainly the kings of the sea, so to speak, but on the other hand, the Predators might have air power on their side, so... Decisions. On the other hand, primitive axes and swords are certainly more interesting than your standard gunfire. Okay, let's get rid of this stump for starters. And while we're here, let's break this rock down. It would be an interesting movie, I can't argue with that one. Especially with some of the Viking hoopla that's gone around over the last number of years. I know there was a Vikings TV show, well, on cable somewhere along the line. Oh, not my torch. Where's my, there we go. A hoe and I will go. And conveniently, I have all this wood material here to work with. But to be honest, it's the stone that might be helpful in the long run. Like the Saga of Beowulf, but it's the Predator instead of Grendel. You know, that would be pretty badass to see. Okay, flatten area. Ah, why do I keep doing that? Okay, that does it. Torch, move to slot 8. I'm too used to having the hoe on my slot 7 on characters. Okay, some of these trees are in my way. Let's inflict pain upon the trees. Of course, it occurs to me that if these things fall the wrong way, they might take out my boat, so... Let's hope that I don't screw up that badly, right? Of course, I should be never minding the boat and being more concerned about, you know, falling on me. Oh no, no, don't take out the pier. I'm a wood chopping maniac. Of course, that wood chopping mania is only going to last for so long because you may have noticed on my slot 5 that my axe durability is going right to the floor. Oh, come on. Are you telling me I'm too heavy up and I don't even have 50? That's okay. I can just grab things anyway and... Missing requirement. There we go. Stupid physics. Anyway, the axe is going to go any moment now. And there we go. And sadly, I cannot break the log with my fists. This is Valheim, not Kung Fu. I cannot break bricks with my fists, and I cannot break logs with my fists. I can break my hand, but you know, that really wouldn't do any good. Okay, technically speaking, I can't break my hand either, but... I would imagine that the hand would go before the log does. Did I hear the noises of railing behind me? I did. And since I have to repair this stuff anyway, let's see how my coal burning is going. Quite nicely. In fact, let's throw the coal right into the smelter there. Do some repair work. Ooh, it's always nice to see that work out. Throw the last ore in here. Throw in my bits of copper there. That's 2 more bronze I can make. Actually, while I'm here... No, I'll just leave that alone. Maybe what I'll do maybe in the future is I'll build the pier area as my new headquarters. Then I'll tear all this down and I'll just make this one big farm area. I'll just cultivate everything and plant everything that I can plant in one nice big area. It's already nicely protected with the stake wall and all that. It seems like a rational idea to make use of that. I should probably throw the... Didn't want to throw all the wood in here. I just threw the... I did. I'm an idiot. I just threw my fine wood in there. Grrr! These are the things that happen when you don't pay attention to your wood supply. Okay, this is not a problem. I still have plenty of fine wood to work with here. I only need 20 at the moment. The next house design is also going to be substantially more impressive than this. Well, let's grab the copper and tin. And it looks like my tin supply is about to run out, so for a change, I will have more tin than I have bronze. And that's for the future. How are we doing in here? 15, 4. Okay, excellent. Once the last copper is taken care of, we can get ready for the next step. Dump off inventory again. My next home will also be somewhat more organized as far as what I've got, as far as chests go. Up until now, I've been pretty haphazard with how I deal with things in my chests. I got room, throw it in, done. That's really not the ideal way to deal with this, however, especially when you start getting to the numbers that I expect to be getting. Get rid of some of that rock there. I'm going to take the flint out, and I'm going to throw in... Why am I still carrying the bronze? Oh, because I picked up when I was running by. I is not smart. Actually, I'm kind of happy with most of my inventory currently. We'll just leave it alone. But I'm gonna get rid of I'm just gonna throw the flint to the side here, because unless things go really, really horribly wrong for me, I will probably never use flint again. I'm hoping that things don't go horribly, horribly wrong for me in that respect. And we are done with the copper. I'll just dump off the coal in here for future reference. And I think we are ready. We are ready. It's time for the journey. Hey, I did title the stream Into the West. I meant it. I could have also called it, Wouldn't You Like to Go on a Sea Cruise? But I'm not entirely sure how many people would get that. Ah! What happened? Oh, something's attacking my boat. Oh, that... I got necks attacking my boat. Oh, those rot grubs. They have to die for this. First, though... prioritize. Repair. Because I do not want them to sink my boat. Yeah, you go away, you guys. Trying to wreck my boat before I go on my trip? Yeah, those bastards. Okay, into the rudder. You'll notice my interface has changed a little bit here. I've got the little wheel in the center there, and I've got the interface on my right that has a boat in the wind. You like to have the wind being demonstrated in white, because that means your sail will be able to take advantage of it. There are four stages of movement. There's the first stage where you just kind of row the rudder, and you'll use this if you're going to a headwind. You've got your half mast, which is good for, slow acceleration or fast acceleration. Well, not slow acceleration. Let me state this again, because my brain is clearly mixing things up. If I want to move forward slowly or slow down slowly, this is the way to go. And then you have the full sail for serious movement. And you also have reverse, where, you back up. But right now, we want to go the full sail at the moment. Eventually, I'm going to start going... Oh, actually, no, I can start doing that now, can't I? If I go a little more east, I'll get a little bit more of that wind going my way. Now, sea travel is one of the kind of safest ways to go at the moment, but it's not completely safe. There be serpents in these oceans. And I can tell you right now that if I run into a serpent in this thing, I am D-E-D dead. Because a serpent will wreck this boat in no time flat. And I don't have the equipment to be able to handle a serpent. Hopefully that won't be the problem. But it's important to kind of keep your eye out for the telltale signs of serpentage, shall we say. If you see a circle of rotating fins, that's not a shark. It's worse than a shark. Far, far worse. Now, this boat does have storage, has 4-slot storage, so it's not going to be very incredibly useful when it comes to hauling metals around. It's better than nothing. And improvements happen in the future. We'll just go with that for now. I am getting closer to a landmass because I can see them right up ahead. Now, hopefully, the landmass will include the Elder here. Hopefully, there won't be more water between us. But seeing as that we are getting near the end of the day, because I can see the sun is kind of mostly into the west here, that means it's going to be setting soon, and I do not want to be out in the water at night, because, well, just like everywhere else, the oceans get a lot less safe at night. Right now, it's kind of a rare occasion to worry about a serpent. At nighttime, things get more hostile. Best for all concerned that we actually hit land. I'm going to kind of straighten myself to the direct west at this point. Not because I want to miss the land or anything like that, but I want to catch some more of that wind. I can't 100% tell if those are meadows or black forest over there. And that's a detail that matters, because if it's a black forest, I'll be dealing with gray dwarves and trolls, potentially. Whereas the meadows, not so bad. I really wish the wind would be a little bit more my way. I mean, it's still allowing me to catch it with the sail, but it's not great. I've got a bad feeling we're in Black Forest territory up there. Oh, and there it is on my map. Black Forest. Well, boogers. Well, it is what it is. Step 1, make sure that I'm not heading towards a troll. Oh, or a spawner, actually, as I can see over there. Uh-oh. It just went dark. Rudder, faster! You know what? That little bit of island over there, little, I guess, reef, rock thing. Doesn't matter what you call it. The end result is this looks like a great place to set up shop temporarily. Now, fortunately, I brought wood with me, which I fed all the wood for my kiln, didn't I? Okay. This is not great. The situation could be better. Get these gray dwarves out of the way before they get me out of the way. I just need 2 more. Skeletons. That means there's probably a ruin nearby or crypt. That'll be helpful. Give me my crafting table. That'll allow me to build my portal, which I can name Explorer to match my other portal. And that'll allow me to rest and get the daylight hours. And sleep. Next stop, daytime. Then we go back and do more. Oh yeah, it's a flint. I don't want the flint. Grab that coal, stuff it in the smelter so it's ready for later. Anything left over, I'll throw in this chest. Heh, 1 left over. Pop through the portal. And I'm on the other side of the ocean. And look, there's more gray dwarves. Worry about them later. In the meantime, I kind of want to have a slightly more secure area to play with. So we're going to work on building ourselves a small fortification. That, of course, will mean we'll need to chop a number of trees down. Starting with this pine tree, because even though it's not a major part of the fortification I need, I'm always happy to get more core wood. That's going to be a big deal when I start constructing the new base. And of course, it does produce... Oh, looks like the skeletons have noticed my arrival here. And there's one more. There is definitely a crypt nearby here. Oh, that's not all that's nearby. Well, if nothing else, I'm getting plenty of eyeballs and up, and here's the crypt. Oh! Oh, look what we just found. I was just speaking of this a little earlier, and looks like it's happened. Let's label this first. You see this bag over here? That is the traitor. There is exactly 1 traitor on all the maps. 1. And he's just become the location where I want to move my gate to. So we're going to cross over here, and we're going to break the gate in half again. Oh, looks like I got a couple extra things I don't need to carry, so let's get rid of the head, get rid of the bones, and we'll keep the feathers. And we'll break the crafting table. And I'm going to make a temporary note on my map that this is where my boat is, because we're going to be leaving it behind for a bit. I want to get over here, which sadly does mean I'm going to need to go by that spawner. You know what? Actually, forget the whole boat thing. I don't think I can swim that distance. So we're going to just boat our way over there. And we'll take out the spawner at a convenient moment. Said convenient moment will be happening very, very soon. Catch wind. Turn, turn, turn. Let's go to the north side. Unfortunately, I can't catch the wind heading that way, so it's going to be ruddering all the way. But yeah, we're going to get that spawner. Yes, we are. That thing is far too close to where the traitor is that I don't want to have to deal with constant annoyances popping up. That said, there is an element of risk here. Guess I better have a strawberry too. There's an element of risk here because if I die, my boat is on the wrong side of the ocean and my gate has been taken down. Oh look, I've got some gray dwarves up here waiting for me. Oh, I guess it would be rude not to say hi, don't you think? Okay, I said hi. Ooh, blueberries. Don't pass up blueberries. They were important for the Queen's Jam. Okay, we're going to try to sneak our way through here. Sneaking is something I don't think gets enough play here. If things go right, you can sneak up on guys and hopefully get first strike on them. The problem is that it's usually not perfect. Oh, hell in a handbasket. The situation just got worse. The spawner just became a lesser priority. Let's see, my fire arrows enabled? Yes, they are. That troll just became the top priority here because he can and will kill me. Oh, nuts, my stamina's down. Run! Now see, this is a moment when I want the Eikthyr ability route rolling here. And this is a rock thrower as opposed to, you know, guy using logs to pummel me to death. Oh good, more gray dwarves, because, you know, the day wasn't going well enough. Ah! Run! Run! Oh, thank God he missed. Oh, please tell me I'm not running towards another spawner. Oh no, it's the traitor! Now this could work out well because this bubble here is immune to critters. So I have a sudden place I can kind of go back and forth in. So I'm going to be picking on this troll kind of from a position of invulnerability here. I almost feel bad, except this guy would turn me into mincemeat in no time flat, so I actually don't feel bad. That's right, troll. You turn around. This is almost unfair. Oops, I'm back in. I can't afford to let him go, though, because he'll just wreck my boat. Oh, I think that's a troll cave over there, too. Handy to know. Oh, for heaven's sake. I need to get some hits on this guy. Come on, fire. Burn him to death. It didn't burn him to death, but that shot did. Troll down. Let's see. Get rid of the feathers. Get rid of the fur cone. I'm never going to plant fur. I don't really like fur as far as stuff goes. Ooh, a troll trophy. What else can I afford to ditch? Well, you know what? Right now, we're just going to leave all this alone. And we're going to work on setting up a small base area right next door to the big bubble here. Yeah, it tells you there's a mystical force. You can't build in the bubble. It is completely immune to anything that I might do. Okay, I was hoping I had... Oh, my weight limit is up. Okay, that's fair. First things first. Crafting bench. I really don't need it anywhere special. I just need it out so I can... Oh. Then build the portal itself. Here's good. Name it. So it matches. There we go. Next step. We're going to build a bit of a stake wall. So theoretically speaking, horrible things won't happen. And that should be sufficient for my needs. Oh, I'm out of wood. Fair enough. That'll hopefully keep horrible, horrible things from happening to my portal. At some point, I'll get enough cores and all that to make another portal, and I'll end up renaming this to Traitor or something like that. So, what about the Traitor? No, it's not this guy. This Hallstein. He's a pet. This is the Traitor Haldor. And he is where you would actually spend your gold. Also trade in any valuables you have, like amber or rubies or stuff like that. You know, the stuff I have back at my home base. Good thing I made a portal, isn't it? And there's also all sorts of other interesting things here. Let's see if I can afford any of it. And we're back home. Oh, magic portals, how I love you. I have 29 coin, which is piddling. And you know what? I don't seem to have... Well, actually, I might have done the outside chests. Not in that one. Here we are. Don't expect much out of this, though. ba, 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 ba. I'll leave the cultivator here for now. I don't plan to cultivate anything on the other side of the world. Well, it's not the other side of the world, it's the other side of the ocean. Must be precise. And I can sell these bits to Haldor with this little key here. Unfortunately, my net worth is 157 gold pieces. What can I buy with 157? Not much. I can buy a Yule hat. Yay. I can buy Yimmer flesh. Yay. I can buy fishing bait. Of course, I can't really do a whole lot with it without a fishing rod. And a thunderstone. Which is something that'll be interesting later on, but isn't really helpful now. You know what would be helpful? These two items. The Verger circlet is a light source you wear on your head. That means you don't have to have your hand holding a torch anymore. You can actually have a shield in your hand at that point. Even better, though, is Meggingzord, the Belt of Strength. And that will increase my weight limit from 300 to 450. Doesn't sound like much, but believe me, that adds up quickly. Alright, so to the south is the Elder, so why don't we head over that way and take a look at what we have to deal with as far as the Elder is concerned. We might as well scout out the territory, right? I mean, that is the whole point behind crossing the ocean and coming over here. Also, keep an eye out for anything interesting, like another crypt. Now, you may recall that crypts are where you can find searchling pores, so this is a useful thing to be aware of. Okay, back off. I'm gonna get killed here if I don't move my hind end a little bit. Oh, well, that takes care of that detail, doesn't it? But there's good news, though, because while I am reappearing at the other side of the ocean, I did have my portal put up, so I will be able to return fairly quickly. Unfortunately, I am returning without any of my equipment, which could be really inconvenient. So I'm going to chow down this honey and give myself a little bit of stamina so I can run faster. And actually, let's grab a strawberry. That'll have to do. Now the good news is, since I'm carrying nothing in my inventory right now, it'll be very easy for me just to click the headstone and get all my items back right where they belong right away. Unless I do something stupid like, I don't know, accidentally collect something. It's happened. But right now, I'm going to be counting on the fact that I am completely unencumbered. Ooh. This is going to be a mistake because, you know, I see Grey Dwarves over there. But always try to make sure that you can mark where copper deposits are. It can become very important later. Okay, now, I don't know if I can do any sneaking with skeletons. I mean, it's not like they have eyeballs, right? Oh great, did something over there see me? I'm not going to panic yet. That's right, I'm not here. You can't see me. Okay, no armor. But I got my shield. move myself back over here just in case the skeletons are active. I got a few seconds. Let's get the armor back on. Oh, nuts, a shaman. Shaman breathe poison. That's not good. Shaman, however, are not the toughest things around here. Huh. 3 skeleton bodies. Something killed those skeletons. And I bet it's the shaman over there. Looks like, oh, there's a number of Grey Dwarves over there. And they just figured out that I'm here. Now, another thing that the shaman can do is they can heal other Grey Dwarves. So if I can kill the guys before he gets into play here. Nuts, how'd he get me? Oh, didn't heal quite enough there, buddy. Oh, great. Is it in nightfall? Night's getting ready to fall, too. The fun never stops. Okay, I think the immediate danger is done. I'm going to ditch the bones, ditch the stones, ditch the wood, and we're going to spend the night in the crypt. Because, hey, it's here, I'm here. Let's see if we can find some cores. Unfortunately, it's also dark, so I'm going to have to kind of ditch the shield and bring up my torch. I might regret not having brought in my wood at this point. But, you know, such is life. Oh, hi there, skeleton. I'm not using an axe anymore on you guys. I'm using a mace, which is far more suited to fighting skeletons. Oh, since I'm here, let's chow down some more meat. Get that stamina up a little bit more. Looks like there's nothing on this side of the chamber. Skeletons and mushrooms. So far, not the most productive of crypt locations. If I can find 4 cores in here, that would be a big deal. If I can find 4 cores, that would allow me to make another pair of portals. Unfortunately, I have not even found one yet. Finding lots of dead ends, though. I sure hope the other way is a lot more deep and involved with lots of stuff, because so far this particular crypt has been a dead end. Getting plenty of mushrooms. But come on. I don't want mushrooms. I want loot. I need something to fill up my inventory here. Whoa, Archer. Ow. Take that, archery boy. Go to the front door first. 3 skeletons in one. Oh, this area is certainly guarded. Oh, and we have a ruby. That's sellable. Good thing there's a trader nearby. Whoa, not good. I think we have a ghost in here. We have a ghost in here. It's a question of who can kill who first. I guess I win. And we have cores. And other treasures like coins. But really, it's the cores that are the real treasure here. That's 2 cores. If I can find 2 more, that's another gateway I can construct. Although, to be fair, even 1 gateway right now would be a big plus, because then I could do the rename of that Explorer Gate to Traitor Gate. Oh, right. Let's go for this door. I can see there's a guy behind it here, and it looks like there's either a ghost or a spawner behind here, so I'm expecting all sorts of unpleasantness here. Well, the spawner made the mistake of being far too close to the door. 2 more cores. I can make another pair. Not to mention rubies and assorted goodness. So we had in spite of a really rocky start, this particular crypt seems to have been pretty good to us. And you know what? I think there's still 1 more door. Yes, right here. And that leads to a couple more doors. Mushroom, mushroom, mushroom. We'll go. Ah, it's another spawner! Kill it, kill it! I can't believe it didn't spawn in a bunch of skeletons before I got here. Whoa, nuts! That's not good. You see the fact that this guy is green? It's not because he's Kermit. It's because, well, he's poison. So I'd prefer to fight this guy in a more open area. Shield probably wouldn't hurt either. Oh! He's too tall! He can't fit through the freaking door. Well, that's going to prove to be horrible for him, isn't it? Because now I'm just going to start peppering him with arrows. Yeah, come on, Rancid Remains. Oh yeah, this is great. This is the kind of thing that happens when you build without consideration to what's happening in the area. You raise dead things. Oh, that was just beautiful. And look at what he was hiding. More cores. Oh, my torch burned out. Well, let's hope that I don't need it. Amber Pearl, Amber. There's another core over here. And I think we've gotten everything I can get here. Unless there's something on the floor that I don't see, which is perfectly possible. Strawberry. Okay, we'll eat the mushroom too. I've been collecting a whole bunch of mushrooms. Let's go with the hallucinogens, shall we? Like, whoa, dude. Everything looks freaky. And there's another door here, so who knows what might be lying behind here. Especially since, you know, it's nice and dark and I can't see up. Ah! Apparently there are a lot of skeletons. Okay, that was a little bit heavily occupied. Another door over here. But it's also a dead end. But it's not quite done. Because we have these ramps that'll take us up. Is there anything up top here? Another door. And another entrance. Let's go to the open one first. Another door here. Dead end. Yeah, I'm really regretting throwing that wood out now because, you know, that torch would come in handy. You know what else would come in handy? that headgear that would have the light on the end. Oops, hi skeleton. Bye skeleton. And nothing up here except for that mushroom. But that's okay, because now we have cleaned out pretty much everything inside this particular locale. Did I already go up there? Yeah, I already went up here. So this is the way out if I can get my bearings straight. Yes, I managed to get myself lost in a tiny crypt. Nobody said the job was easy. Sooner or later, though, I'm going to find my exit point, and I believe I have found it. Here we are. So, I'm going to go up here, and okay, we'll get rid of that. And gee, I have the crypt. I went into the crypt, but I didn't actually make a note for it. So we're going to put in crypt, and then we're going to exit out. And then we're going to hope that it's daylight now. Nope. No daylight. Okay, do I want to run for the traitor? Yeah, I want to run for the traitor. Throw my gear in my back, run for the traitor, run for the traitor. We're going to sell off the gems and jewelry, and we're going to see if I can buy anything else. I'm not horribly optimistic, but you never know. Yeah, ha 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 ha, I'll see you too. 460. I can buy the fishing rod now. Not going to. I'm not ready to do the fishing thing yet. But we are going to hop into the portal back to home base, where I can repair my equipment. And you know what? I think we just hit daylight. I'm going to keep the coins on me, but I'm going to store the bones, the core wood. Oh. Also, new portal. Fine wood. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Do I have fine wood still inside? Did I manage to store 20 fine wood? No, I got 7. Grumble, grumble, grumble. So I'm going to need to hunt down some birches and chop them up a bit so I can make 2 more portals. It's never simple. Need birch wood. And you'll only find them in 2 biomes. The meadows and, well, let's just say another location that I really hope to not be in right away, because that would be sooner than instant death waiting for me. I am not ready for that biome at all. I sure hope that's not telling me I only got 2 fine wood off of all that. 4 fine wood. Because I need better than that. 20, that's 1 portal, but I need 20 more. I also need to not be bugged by greylings, so. And it sounds like they've got another one in my area. Come and get me. I'm very fond of the knockback from the mace, but it does have disadvantages sometimes. It's an advantage if you're fighting something that, you don't want hitting you frequently. But if it's something that, is pathetic, like Greylings, all it's doing is being annoying. Okay, how's our fine wood supply now? 30. Not quite. Need 10 more. And down goes Frazier. Still no birch seeds. Hey, Legend, how are you doing? No, I have not found any birch seeds. At least not on this guy. On my private game, I have found a couple birch seeds. And I mean very literally a couple. Okay, let's get rid of that. So I want my fine wood more than I need the normal wood. And I'm chopping the wrong tree. There we go. Come on, give me magic 40. Magic 40! Awesome, let's go back. So far, Legend, we have managed to we've located the traitor across the ocean. And we've got a portal already set there. And I was just picking up some fine wood so I can make use of some recently acquired searchling cores so that I can make a permanent gate, for lack of a better phrase, to that location. Step 1, set up the second gate. And we are going to call it the unimaginative name of Traitor. Then we're going to go through my Explore gate. Actually, no, I'm going to make another gate here. No, I don't really need to make another gate here yet. There are oak seeds too? Well, I haven't found very much in the way of oak, much less their seeds, so... This particular map has been mostly oak-free. Well, pretty much all oak-free. Okay, now for the fun part. We're going to change the name from Explore to Traitor. So now, the remaining eyes and fine wood and cores will allow me to set up another Explore gate. I really should take care of that spawner over there. It's not a priority. Now we're going to do what I was originally planning to do before I got sidetracked by that crypt. And, by the sunset. And that is going to the location of where the Elder sets up shop. Of course, we might run into some problems on the way, like, say, more Grey Dwarves. Hi, Grey Dwarf. Hi, Grey Dwarf. I see you back there. And now that I've taken care of those annoyances, I can grab some of these blueberries. Because blueberries are more important than Grey Dwarves. Got a chest here. Nothing great, but hey. Ooh, copper, copper, copper. And oh, what's that up ahead? It is the Altar of the Elder. And let's see what the stone has to say. Burn their young. So you might be wondering, okay, burn their young. What the heck? But you know what? If you look up at these columns, you look at the top of them, do they look kind of familiar? Here's a hint. So now we know what the ancient seeds are for. Apparently, if I want to get the Elder here, I need to very literally burn the young, the seeds, into this fiery ancient bowl, which I could do right now, but I'm not because I'm not quite prepared to deal with the Elder yet. Especially since, you know, I'd like to make sure that there is nothing nearby that could possibly interrupt our fight, like spawners for Grey Dwarves or trolls or stuff like that. You know, the little things in life that are so important. See some mushrooms down here. Let's grab those mushrooms. Oh, and I believe we have some more copper. Okay, now that mushroom. I'm disappointed. Those things usually come in kind of like groups, and there's only one. I'm disappointed. Oh, there's another one. Oh, here we go. There's the group of mushrooms I was looking for. Because as we know, eating strange mushrooms is always healthy for you. I also want to grab some of the thistle because that will be important in the not horribly distant future. Continue scouting around the area. Make sure that we don't... there's another spawner over there. Too far away, I think, to really be of any annoyance. But I'm probably going to want to take it out anyway because... well, they annoy me. Oh! More important, skeletons. Crypt. I wonder if I can sneak up on that guy. I mean, he's only looking right at me. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I'm going to be able to... Yep, he knows I'm here alright. Well, no sense in sneaking anymore, right? Oops. How embarrassing. I did all this and I forgot about the little details like, gee, wouldn't it be a good idea if I had health and stamina? And there's his buddy. And they usually come in threes, and there we are. And so, another crypt. And, oh, is that another crypt over there, too? Man, I've hit the mother load. Because I would really, really, really like to be able to get the headgear with the light. Wish you could farm shrooms like plant one and they spread. You know, that would be great too. There's a lot of things I would love to be able to get a hold of. But sadly, it is not to be. Oh, looks like I wasn't able to hide from this guy. Oh, come on, don't run away like that. How am I supposed to kill you if you run away? Okay, I realize that there is a logical fallacy here. They're already dead, or otherwise they wouldn't be skeletons. Nevertheless. How's my inventory room looking? Ditch the rock. There really isn't anything else here I want to ditch at the moment. Fair enough. Let's mark this crypt. Unless I can see another one from my location. Or maybe I should do something smart and, you know, not be completely sidetracked and all, and actually take care of the spawner that I came out here to kill in the first place. Where did it go? With my luck, I'm going to blunder right into it. There we are. And it looks like he's got a shaman out there already. And, oh, there's another Grey Dwarf all by himself. That's good. That means I can take him out, ambush him, and not have to worry about his buttons. Oops. His buddies are alerted anyway. Oh, and it's a 1-star shaman too. The fun never stops. Oh, nuts. Now the brutes come out. The brute is a problem. He's strong. Oh, nuts. The stamina's gone. That's not good. Come on, come on. Ouch. Okay, I took that hit. And I need to get away from this guy because, honestly, that spawner is just going to keep cranking things out, including potentially more brutes and shaman, if I don't take it out. Oops. Oh, good. The shaman's down, but unfortunately that spawner is still up. Oh, come on, man. Oh, not good, not good. I'm surrounded. Oh, now I'm not surrounded. Excellent. Hike fear time. I need some of that ability to run like hell. There we go. That takes care of that. And at this point, dealing with these guys... hopefully it will not be too difficult. In spite of the fact that, you know, I'm outnumbered by a zillion to 1 here. He is brute! He was brute. Now he's just, you know, fertilizing. Okay, that was rougher than it had to be, but, you know, a win is a win is a win, and I will take it. Blueberries. Yummy. My health, on the other hand, is taking a bit of a beating. So let's continue scouting the area. Again, we want to make sure that that the evil, nasty, mean, bad guys are cleared out of the general area, and I don't have to worry about any surprises when I fight the Elder. I especially don't want to discover any trolls. Fighting the Elder is bad enough. Having to deal with trolls at the same time, I think we know how that story ends. Oh, looks like an abandoned structure, and looks like skeletons live here, including one with a bow. Come and get me. Hi. And there's a skeleton all the way up top, but unfortunately he's going to be able to do squat to me because he's using a melee weapon. And he can't climb stairs. Oh, if only he had a brain. Okay, now I think there's another spawner back down here because I seem to recall one being near the shoreline where we brought the boat. And I'd kind of like to take care of that. Mainly because I'd like to make sure the boat's still there. So far, so good. Doesn't look like anything uber is over here. So we're just going to try to kill off a couple of these dwarves. I am not hitting the stupid spawner, I'm hitting branch. I'm not hitting the dwarves, which is not good. Okay, mushroom. Ah, nuts. And who should come to the party? And not only is it a brute, it's a bloody starred brute. That means he's tougher than the average bear. This is not the scenario I wanted to deal with. So now I'm dealing with multiple Grey Dwarves and a brute at the same time. Clearly, I've made some incorrect life choices here. Oh, and now we have a second brute! Okay, I think we have just entered the scenario of retreat! You know, if I had a decent sound screen deck or something like that, I would have the retreat sound from Cobra Commander from the old G.I. Joe things for this moments like this. Because I feel that that would be highly appropriate. Okay, let's kill off some of these guys. Oh, no, the brute's still here. Let's not kill them. Let us instead go into the magical protection afforded by the traitor. That did not go anywhere near the way it was planned. A change of strategy may be in order. Oh, come on. Don't tell me I didn't hit anybody. Into the magic circle. I'm not ashamed to retreat into invulnerable territory. These guys are a lot easier to deal with when you're not having to deal with like 5 or 6 of them with 2 elites, one of them being a brute at the same time. And adding insult to injury, I still was unable to take out that spawner. Well, the good news is my boat is still intact. I really wasn't sure it would be. Now what I'd like to do is see if I can snipe some of the big guys. Yeah, baby. Oh, I hurt one of them. Unfortunately, the one I hurt was not one of the elite guys. Okay, time to run. Oh, hi there, Mr. Greydwarf. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to you right now. How close are they? Too close. Come on, a little further into the rune magic. Yeah, come and get me. Man, it is like those old games of tag when you were a kid, where you'd have a base where you could tag in and you couldn't be nabbed by anybody. But being the freewheeling guy that I am... Oh, come on, don't leave now. We were just getting started. Oh, that's why he's leaving. Because he's got his horde of regular Grey Dwarves coming in to say hello. And the fact that I'm doing this at nighttime is probably not the smartest move I could make. because it's really going to sap into my stamina. You know what? That is absolutely right. Let's just take the portal back home, rest up, and we can attempt to deal with that spawner in the light of day. And hopefully it'll be done raining too, because that doesn't help my stamina recovery either. Let's dry out by the fire. And rest. And hopefully, when I wake up, it will no longer be raining. I cling to little moments like that. And I am rested. It is not raining. So right away, we are in a good place. Now, if I'd been smart, I would have taken the opportunity to unburden myself of some of the stuff I'm carrying. On the other hand, why would I start being smart now? I mean, that's just crazy talk. Oops! I'm a little closer than I wanted to be. The good news is, the Grey Dwarf brute that was closest to me was the one I'd hit with the arrows earlier. He didn't quite heal up quite right, did he? That staggered both of us. That didn't work out anywhere near the way I was hoping. Okay, we obviously can't trade blows. Swap to the bow because I'm going to want to start shooting him once I'm in nice protected area where I can start picking on him where he can't pick on me. Oh gee, I didn't realize I still hadn't picked up the troll head. No, don't run away yet, brute. I'm not done with you. Well, one of my berries is about to run out, so maybe I'll swap out the... Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some more meat foods before I go up against the owner, because I'm gonna need to be able to have some health. In the meantime, where did Mr. Brute go? Oh! Copper. Can't ignore the copper here. It's always important to make note of these details because they could be very helpful later. Hello, Mr. Brute. I see you. Oh yeah, that was a good hit on him too. And he's being hung up by that deer, which is making it a little easier for me to take pot shots at. Unfortunately, he's taking some pot shots at me, and he's doing more damage than I am. Run away! How close is he? Ah, nuts, he turned around just the wrong spot. Oh, don't go away yet, brute. I'm not done with you yet. Looks like he's not done with me either. And he's down. That was an awful lot of effort to go through just to, ah, come on! And what do we see but yet another brute? If you ever needed any proof that I need to take that spawner out, that is it. I mean, come on. And another brute. Okay, maybe I can get this guy. Okay, that's good. That's better. Oh, come on. Now a shaman? Okay. We're finally free and clear. And it's finally down. It's inevitable brute. I was feeling like it. Man, it's like, how many brutes are being produced by this thing? We're finally clear, and that means my boat is probably safe at this point. I'm also carrying no less than 7 ancient seeds, which means the odds of me being able to take out that elder is looking pretty good. Now, since I'm in the general vicinity here, and let's grab some of those berries. Oh, and what's that? Oh, that's right. There was another set of spawners and caves over here, wasn't there? That's not important at the moment. What's important right now is I'm going to get rid of this head. I don't need it. And I'm going to grab some of these tin deposits because we know that I need them for more bronze back home. But of course, I'm carrying too much weight. Grumble, 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 grumble. Alright, fine. First things first. We go back home, we dump off inventory. Leave the wood here. We're going to take the troll trophy with us because I have plans for that head. Okay, what can I dump in my chests? Head? Feathers? We're not going to do a thing with a coin because we're going to be using that coin, hopefully. I only need a couple of these cords at the moment. Now, I do have this troll hide here. And that's going to kind of lead to something else. Let me grab while I'm thinking about it. And actually, now that I think about it, I don't need the forge for that. I need Workbench. Because I can make troll leather helmets. That's right. Now, what I really want to make is a troll hide cape, because I don't have a cape right now. And, you know, you gotta wonder about being able to make armor bits out of the hide of a sentient creature. I mean, the trolls are tool-using, so that implies that they're intelligent in their own brute way. So basically, they're recommending that you skin a living creature that thinks and use him for armor. So, you know, hey, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's a twisted world out there. Okay, I think I've gotten everything I'm going to as far as treasure-like items in here. And I think I've dumped off as much inventory as I'm going to dump off. Back to the trader. Alright, we'll go past the area here, and we're going to start hitting that tin again. And hopefully we'll find the tin that I, left behind, because I didn't have the... That's stone, that's resin. Stone, stone, stone. Oh, here we go. Tin. Yes. Oh, and a Grey Dwarf trophy that I picked up and got rid of because I didn't need it, and I still don't need it. And picking up stone, sure, why not? Humans are kind of messed up that way, crafting things from Satans. Yeah. Yeah, and apparently the Vikings of Valheim are no less twisted. And I'm already hitting the weight limit. Getting that strength belt is looking more and more important right now. I'm kind of along the line of the hell with the cute lighting materials. I very much want the strength belt. 473. I am still nowhere near it. You know what? I think I'm going to have to risk it. First, though, I need to... Honestly, I really gotta find a way to store off some of the stuff I'm carrying right now, so... We're gonna chop off... Try that again. We're gonna chop off some wood here, get a crafting table, make a chest here so I can, put some of the stuff that I don't need in here. So I need 20 wood. And I'm already encumbered. Come on, man. Fine. Throw tin over here. Hope I don't lose track of where it is. Got 10. That's enough for the crafting. Just 3 more. This pine ought to, well, this fir tree ought to do it. I don't need much. I just need the crafting table for the building and the... Oh, come on. I was counting. How the heck am I still 1 wood short? Grr, fine. Die, bush. There we go. I tell you, sometimes it's a pain in the butt. Okay, pick up the tin I collected. And we're going to put a bunch of junk in here that's just weighing me down. Alright. Now for the vaguely suicidal move. We are going to go into the troll cave. For this, I want my fire arrows. Just in case. This stands an excellent chance of getting me killed here. Accordingly, first, I'm going to do the smart thing. I'm going to chow down one of my queen jams. have a carrot. And then we're going to try sneaking, because the last thing we want to do is, you know, get the troll's attention if there is indeed a troll inside. Sometimes there's not. Oh no, he's inside, alright. Worse yet, he's looking in this general direction. Sometimes you can get really lucky and he's looking away from you. He's not looking away from me. And the reason I want to go in here is because there's usually treasure in here that I can sell to the... Uh-oh. Guess who found out I'm in here? Out! Now the good news is, once you get outside, you usually don't have to worry about being chased by the guy. Usually. It's not necessarily a given. And hopefully he'll go back to his corner and I'll be able to enter again. And maybe we'll be lucky and this time he'll have... Ah! Back out! Back out! Back out! Okay, that plan did not work out at all. We'll have to content ourselves with just not getting that particular bit of a treasure for now. The time will come where I'll be able to go in and face a troll hand to hand. That day ain't anywhere nearby, however. I got trolled. Yeah, you bet. I really thought the guy was going to head back to his corner there, but no, he was waiting for me. Maybe I'll get that spawner out of the way instead. Ah, no, he just... Standard Grey Dwarf. Luckily, I have plenty more stamina than I usually do. So I can have a more sustained attack on the spawner. Isn't it amazing how much life gets easier when you have a lot of stamina to work with? He need to practice a more manly scream. But it wouldn't be anywhere near as entertaining to listen to, would it? If I can get myself into even higher pitches, it would be even better. And now that I've taken out the spawner, that's right, boys and girls, we're going to try again. If you're thinking Korath must be 10 kinds of an idiot, well, you're not wrong. Well, good news and bad news. The good news is I'm in here. The bad news is he's facing me. Okay, tin then. Saw some over here earlier. Sound like a freelancer pilot. I was thinking more a Cutlass pilot personally, but hey, you do you. Let's see, a little more tin over here. Doing pretty good, 21 units of tin. That's a good return on investment right there. Because remember, the formula for bronze is 1 tin, 2 copper. So every tin I get represents a unit of bronze in my future. Looks like we're getting to sunset though, so we're gonna throw these in the chest here. So we've got 35 potential units of bronze. That's not a bad scenario to be in. Because I would like to upgrade the armor a bit before we take on the Elder. That sounds like a Cutlass pilot, so you're a closet Drake fan. No, no, it's usually the sound I hear over the speakers after I blow a Cutlass Black up. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. For those who are not in the know, Legend is the leader of the org I'm in on Star Citizen, and he is a big fan of Drake Interplanetary, who I maintain basically uses garbage to create their starships. He has a slightly different opinion, but hey, this is my screen, so. It is pitch black. You are likely to be eaten by a group. There we are. Let's see. How's my maybe I will make a minced meat sauce just to clear up the inventory slot. Get rid of that. Grab some of that. Grab a little bit of... No, I'm looking right at it. How could I possibly miss it? So, let's make minced meat sauce. It'll only be one. But that might be enough when it comes to dealing with the Elder later. There we go. I need to make some hard choices as to what kind of food to be carrying around at the moment. You're no leader, you're the... I'm the designated lane taker. Well, you know, not mutually exclusive. Oh, maybe instead of wondering about my inventory, maybe I should pay more attention to the inventory I've already got, which is almost broken. Do some repair work. Since I'm here, let's take a quick look at the upgrade tab here. Now, there's a couple things that need to be done for me to upgrade. First, I need more bronze. Self-explanatory. But here's the problem. I also need to get my forge here to level 2. So, what that means is I need to construct either an anvil, which requires a couple bronze, or a bucket, which requires a lot of copper. Luckily, bronze I've got. What I don't have are 5 wood. Man, if only I could figure out where I could find 5 wood. I mean, it's not like I'm right next to a major forest or anything like that. There's my wood. Oh, it's a Grey Lane. Boy, they seem so tame after having to deal with all those Grey Dwarves, right? So we're going to use 2 of my precious bronze bits. To build the anvil. Which decreases my forge station by 1, which will allow me to make an upgrade to my bronze cuirass and my leggings. I will need at least 6 bronze. Luckily, I've got plenty of tin. Or at least I will have plenty of tin once I get it back here. Copper. Copper's another problem. It's probably a good thing that I made note of a number of copper nodes here at the other side of the ocean, isn't it? And while we're on the subject of the other side of the ocean, can I carry all that tin? No, I can't. How much more can I get? Can I get one more? Oops, nope. Ah! Feh. There we go, 25 tin. And what I'm going to do with this tin is I'm going to put it on my boat. Yeah, with all this portal travel we'd be doing, you'd be forgiven for forgetting that, oh yeah, I used a boat to get over here. And I think I'm going to get the boat a little closer to the trader area at this point. Because you'll recall, we have a hold here that can hold 4 slots worth. So let's back ourselves out of this area and try to avoid hitting any major rocks. Of course, the wind is still against me because that's just the way it rolls. Ah, back down. Okay, I got a little bit of wind going my way, so let's take advantage. And that way, hauling it from the treasure chest by the trader will not be so inconvenient. Of course, it does mean I'm going to have to navigate a whole bunch of stones here, but nobody said life was easy, right? And if they did, they were lying. Shallows. But we got past them, so all I gotta do is navigate past these rocks. I can see the dome of the trader already ahead. I think my biggest worry is if they ever decide to have that troll come out of that cave and decide to do a wallop. I refuse to rule out that possibility. And we'll do a quick curve here. Okay, that didn't work out as well as I was hoping. Let's see if I can push this a little bit to... Yeah, that's right. That's right. And hey, look, I'm right next to a tin node. Far be it from me to ignore that I have it here. Oh, there are a few billionaires out there who genuinely think that life is pretty easy. Or rather, what they think is hard is an entirely different skill than the rest of us. That is true. That is true. But I try not to spend too much time worrying about them because I have my own issues. Let's see. I think that'll be all the tin we're going to grab here. We'll put them on the boat, and we'll grab the copper for the rest of those slots. If everything goes right. And then again, are billionaires even really people? Well, you know, there are some people who would argue that they are actually more corporations themselves these days than anything else. Which is a depressing detail, but there you have it. Okay, copper node. You look like you're a big, nice, fat hunk of copper. Let's see how many pieces of copper I can get out of you. I probably don't need a whole bunch of copper. I'm thinking... Let's see, 6, 12... If I get 24 pieces of copper, I think that will probably be more than sufficient for my needs. Of course, if I can, you know, load the boat up with copper. Carrots are running up. Let's have a mushroom. Yeah, I didn't think I saw. I was hoping that that would actually have some copper that I missed, but nope. So far, it's nothing but stone. Oh, and look who's come to investigate all the noise. It's our good friend, Mr. Grey Dwarf. Up, and he's brought friends! And they're going to be throwing rocks at me. Well, I did not invite you here, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you guys to leave. Specifically, I'm going to ask you to leave this life. Hey, like I said, they were not invited. So far, I've got nothing but rocks off this copper deposit. I find it very irritating. Oh, there we go. 1 copper ore. 1 down. A bunch to go. I've got room for 60 on my boat. That's let's cut a little further down. See how far down this rabbit hole goes. Ooh, very nice. Goes down pretty far, it looks. If you were to go by just surface area, it would appear that I've got a whole lot of copper I can get off of this deposit. But I've had some pretty horrible luck here so far. 3 units of copper. Yay. And what's more, I don't have that convenient bench put together. Okay, let's get creative. Or at least try. Okay. Looks like I'm not going to be able to pull that off. Alright then, let's see. Break out the axe. Make crafting station. Get more wood so I can get it enclosed. I was really hoping to be able to pull off making the copper deposit offer the shelter I need. But unfortunately, it just isn't gonna cooperate. So we will have to do this the old-fashioned way. Probably use a little more before I can feel... Oh, that's right. We have some of those dropped off by the Grey Dwarves. That should help. And now it's raining. Because, you know, life isn't entertaining enough without rain. Ka-chunk. Ka-chunk. You know, putting the crafting table right there may not have been the smartest move I've ever made. But it works out in the end, and I'm not going to complain with things that work out. Alright, now that I have an easy repair area for my pickaxe, let's see if I can get more than 3 units of copper this time. Rested bonus is gone. Well, that was inevitable. And looks like my stamina producers are also gone. So let's have a carrot and a strawberry. current copper supply? 4. I have to tell you, I'm very disappointed in this particular deposit. Well, at least I've increased my volume by 1/3 now. Let's ditch these rocks. Actually, ditch that rock, and we'll just, because I can, make a rock pile. Rock piles are so much better because I don't have to worry about accidentally picking them up. Alright, let's keep hitting that deposit. Of course, a smart man would try to go around here a little bit. Recover stamina, which is slow because, you know, it's raining and I'm wet. Yeah, follow that deposit. They're much like an iceberg. There is more to them than what you see on the surface. Oh, good. And now a boulder falls down in that way. Oh, thank God. For a minute there, I thought I was seeing a troll or something pop on me. No, it's a fir tree that dropped down from the rocks that I was carving away. Let's get that out of the way. Stay up there. Okay, keep rolling, keep rolling. Don't hang around here. Man, it's like I've got the sword of Damocles hovering over my head there. I'm gonna hit something the wrong way and that log is gonna fall on me and kill me. Let's see, all this work for 9 copper pieces. The things I do for bronze. Oh, guess what just broke? Whack, whack, whack. Fixed. Man, I do so love being able to do that. Ordinarily, I would go with the bronze pickaxe as early as possible, but you know, this experience has taught me a valuable lesson. Antlers are good. This pickaxe was brought to you by Eikthyr. The gift that keeps on giving. Unfortunately, well, we're up to 11. If I can get, at this point, I'm willing to say if I can get to 30, I'll be content. This copper deposit is really breaking me. And looks like my yellow mushroom is about to wear off, so let's chow another one down. I mean, really, what is the point of grabbing all those yellow mushrooms if not to eat them? Where's my weight at? Oops, I'm almost done with my weight. Let's get rid of the stone to give myself some more room. With 15 copper, I can make 7 bronze. Obviously, I want to do better than that. Get rid of stones. It's nothing so quite so demoralizing as to whack out a hunk of copper and then come out with nothing but stones. Okay, 1 copper. Well, 1 beats 0, so... I think I'm going to be at my limit there, so I better put some of this stuff away. And by away, I mean we're going to put it on the boat. Back to the copper deposit. Oh, let me rephrase that. The hell with the copper deposit. Let's go back to the home base. I mean, it's bad enough that it's raining, having to deal with the cold at nighttime. These are things I'd prefer not to be dealing with. Go round, right round. Dry off. Let's see. I got a bunch of fur cones, but I really don't need them. I'll just throw them in a chest anyway. Sleep. Zzz. More flavor text. And we are ready to go back to the trader portal and try to get a bit more copper. I would like to be able to have a full stack of copper. Obviously more would be better, but you know, the luck I'm having. Yeah, at this point I'll be content with just a stack. I still haven't scratched the main copper deposit above here. I've been going with these underside pieces. Oh, I must have missed that copper ore somewhere along the line. That's always a danger when you're, you know... Oh, and I broke the pickaxe. That didn't take long. Repair, repair, repair. Back to whacking. Well, plenty of stone picked up there, but unfortunately, I don't know that the copper was with it. Well, maybe 1 copper. Get rid of some of those stones. Well, my pickaxe score is going fine. But the real measure of success is, you know, actually seeing copper. Ah, don't fall down. Ah, I knew there'd have to be another fragment of deposit under here. Now, the reason I want to get a full stack of copper is because I'd like to upgrade my gear not just one step, but two. And I'm not entirely sure how much copper I'll need for that. So it's best to err on the side of overkill. Although, if I can get a full stack, that would be sufficient too. Luckily, this node is the gift that keeps on giving. I mean, it's like it never goes away. It's probably so huge because it's mostly stone. Okay, 10 ore. That might be sufficient for my needs. Let's get back to the boat. And if it is, it is. Well, no, it's not. It's 28 out of 30. I'm gonna be hardcore about this. I demand a full stack at least, so. Let's take a whack at the other side and hope we find 2 pieces of ore here. Break! Break! 2 ore. There we go. That's all I want. Full stack of copper. That ought to be sufficient. And now it is time to take the boat home. First, let's get clear of the land area, and then we'll head east. Which, again, is in a headwind. You know, I would have to say, Odin, screw you! I'm finally in a position where I need a boat somewhere again, and again it's in the headwind. Well, the good news is it's still early in the day, so I probably don't have to worry about nighttime striking while I'm at sea. But come on, man, seriously? Now, as far as cargo goes, like I mentioned, the storage in this thing is pretty rinky. What you really want is to build a longship. Unfortunately, the longship requires a number of materials that I do not yet have access to. Don't worry, it's on the list. But it's going to require a little bit more exploration because I haven't found the location yet. Let's see, I don't need that Get Tin Here sign anymore. Let's see, is there anything I can afford? I can get rid of the boat thing here. Just doing a minor cleanup on the map here. You know what? I never marked the troll cave. No big deal. It won't be hard to find. Luckily, the distance between the Elder Land and my homeland It's not far. That's the one thing that's going for me. I can go ahead and rudder my way across, and that's nothing. Things would be a lot worse if it turned out that where I needed to go was somewhere over here. Then I'd have to go around the whole length of the bloody continent, or island, or however you want to view it. Although, to be fair, I would probably be more likely to build on the other side and make something there. Never be afraid to relocate where you're building. It's on the list of things to do for my home base, after all. We're just not at that point yet. But we are getting closer. Speaking of getting closer, we are getting closer to the pier. We're about halfway home. And then I'm going to have to make multiple I suppose I could... No, we'll park it by the pier. And we'll have to make multiple trips to get metal out of here and over to the base because, again, it's heavy. Oh, geez, I never even put the copper ore in the hole. Well, that's good because that means if a sea serpent gets me, okay, I'm screwed either way. But I haven't seen any sign of a sea serpent on this route, so I'm going to hope that it remains clear of serpents. Man, I hate going to a headwind. Come on, Odin, work with me here. The good news, though, is, barring surprises, this will be the last time I take this ship across the ocean. Of course, things may still go horribly wrong for me, so I can't rule it out entirely yet. Having that gateway there will make life a lot easier. Oh, good. Rain. Because you can never make a sea voyage any better by adding more water. The good news, though, is you don't have to worry about bailing out your boat. Oh, I got a little bit of wind. Let's take advantage of it. And yes, I can see the pier ahead. And the sun has come out. You know, one could make an observation about symbolism here, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try to get to the right-hand side of it. That's right. Oh, overcorrect. Ouch. Belt buff out. Oh, right. We have made it back. So now we're going to take off some of this bronze. Sorry, some of this copper. Oh, need a bit more than that. Fine. I'll throw the wood here. Actually, don't throw the wood there. I'm going to need that for charcoal. Do rocks instead. Let's see, all stamina's gone, so we'll have another mushroom. And another raspberry. It's all about stamina right now. Now, I feel compelled to mention that you can build a cart, a hand cart. And I could throw a whole bunch of stuff in there. Ooh, how about that? It's a neck. Ordinarily, I wouldn't bother with a neck, but, you know, that meat recipe, that meat sauce recipe is looking pretty good, so... Any case, back to the hand cart thing. It doesn't do well when you're hauling a bunch of ore up a hill. It's rough. So, don't do that. Oh, I didn't realize I had a guest. Without teaching to knock on my door. No graylings allowed. Throw that in there. We'll start the copper running. And the rest of the ore will go in here. The sound of coal being popped on out. More raspberries. I should probably pick those at some point. Oh, loose wood? Grab that. That'll be for the kiln later. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that after we take out the Elder, the next project is going to be building this area up into a new home base sort of location. Okay, it looks like I gotta get closer to open this thing up. Copper is the priority. I can grab a few more tin. Too much tin. Oh, so close. And run back. See, this is the kind of thing I'm hoping to avoid doing in the future. Oh, is that another neck? It is another neck. Hi, neck. Guess what time it is? Another necktail. Excellent. I will have more meat sauce if it, well, kills more necks. I like to think that those two necks were the ones that were trying to wreck my boat earlier in the stream. I am not above payback. I'm probably going to need to do something about the coal supply soon. Oh, I forgot I had that extra coal here. Put those in. Let's take that out. Pick that up. There we go. And while I'm holding on to that, let's get this troll hide with the other troll hide. I mean, I don't even know why I had them separated in the first place. More bars. You know, I'd have sworn. Okay, perhaps doing copper first wasn't the smartest thing I could have done. It's not the first time, and won't be the last time I made a boo-boo on that kind of thing. So, let's run on back to the pier. Oh, look over there on one of those little islets. There's a deer and a boar kind of stuck over there. I don't even want to know how they got there. Must be shallow water. Oh, that's another neck? Oh, he's close enough that he could have been one of the ones that was attacking my boat earlier. Oh, no you don't. You don't get away. As a hint of the future, one of the big goals here is going to be making an actual dock, not just the a pier, but a nice big stone dock. It's on the list. It'll happen. Five more pieces of tin. Oh, and it's another neck. That's right, you're destined for my cooking pot. I've ignored you guys in the past, but you made the mistake of trying to break my boat when I wasn't looking. A stone dock, incidentally, would be one of my methods of preventing little attacks like that. If things went well. Always gotta keep in the whole mind the idea of things have to go well. Let's throw some of that tin in now. Let's see. More you. Let's throw that coal in. Don't have any more wood. Oh, I do have that wood there, but I am not putting my good wood in the kiln. I already made that mistake once today. We're not going to do that twice. Now, hopefully I can empty out the boat and get back to home base, preferably before night falls. Now, admittedly, being in the meadows, nightfall isn't nearly as potentially horrific as, say, the Black Forest. But it's still not great. I'm going to toss this rock over to the side here. And I'm going to chop this wood down here while I'm here. Because I do need to feed the kiln. All right. Back to home. Need more coal. Yeah, stamina's kind of low at the moment, and my food is going out, and oh yeah, now I'm cold. Plus, I don't have a rested bonus anymore. Life's an endless party sometimes when you're wandering out late into the evening. No matter, because I am safe. Or at least as safe as I'm going to get. Okay, finally, a couple tin. We're going to do the sleep rest thing, and we're going to fast forward through some of the smelting and kilning. Oh yeah, listen to it go. hopefully I'll have a quantity enough to make it worth putting the bronze together right off the bat. Or maybe not. That didn't work out that well. But I still have 5 tin, which means I only need 10 bronze. So we'll make a set of 5 bronze. And I believe that should be sufficient for me to upgrade 1 and 2. So I need 6 bronze. 6 bronze and level 3 forge. I really should have predicted that. Okay, well, you know, I've got 12 copper here, and I know I needed 10 in order to make the next step in here, which was the bucket. But I need 25 fine wood for that. Ugh. Fine wood again. Oops. Yeah, I also seem to be completely naked again because I forgot to put my equipment back on. Let's not be like Legend and put on our pants. There we go. Much better. And while I'm here, let's drop off the copper because there's no point in letting that be a problem. $20 fine wood. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Well, the bright side is anything I can't use in the fine wood parts, I can throw into the kiln. Alright, there's some fine wood right here, waiting to be harvested. Oh. Okay, it was a glancing blow, that's good. It's too much to hope for that this one tree will get me to 20. Because it never works out that way. No, but it didn't even get me halfway there. Oh, hi, neck. Guess what that means? More ingredients for the stew. Yeah, Legend has nice legs. I prefer not to comment there. Oh, that worked out better than I thought. How much do we have now? 16. That figures, still 4 short. Give me another birth cream. 1 more. That's all I need. Ah, and there you are. No, not the deer. Oh, I know that sound. It's the sound of another neck looking to become part of my meal. Yeah, that stew is looking awfully good. This will get me to what I need. Ugh. Some of the wood I want is floating away in the water. I can't tolerate that. There we go. Time to return to home base. Build my bucket, and that will allow me to upgrade my bronze armor to level 3. And once we're at level 3, I think we will be ready to deal with the Elder. Well, almost. There is one more thing, but that's a fairly minor thing. I can even take care of it on site, probably. Okay, there's more tin. I need the copper for my bucket. The bucket I will kick. Yeah, I went there. Let's see. Copper. Copper. Let's see, I've got one fine wood, so actually we really don't care about it. Well, I do care about it actually. Let's throw it over here so I don't accidentally feed it into the kiln. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure at this point that my copper supply is not going to be enough to do my upgrades fully. I need 6 and 6 bronze, which means I need 24 copper bars, of which I have 2. Well, the good news is I know where I can get more copper. Bad news is I am going to need to take a trip, aren't I? Okay, let's do the math. I know I'm going to have 10 copper out of there. 8 now. That'll give me 12 copper. So I just need to get another 12 copper will get me 6. So I need another 12 copper at my future location. Oops. Before I do anything. Oh, I'm still carrying 7 though. Okay, my math is... Now that changes the math a little bit. $10 copper plus 4 is 14. That makes 15. 19. Okay, so that puts me at 19 copper. Which is close, but still not close enough. I am still going to need to grab some more copper. Why am I keep doing this? I am not going to head out of here before I have all that copper being fed into the smelter. Or, you know, I can just be smart and just slap it in there. You would never know by looking that I was actually a fairly intelligent guy once upon a time. It was a long time ago. Alright, so we're going to go to the south part of this region, which means swimming across this stream, river, whatever you want to call it. I've done it before with considerably less stamina, so this should be nothing. And we're going to try to get this copper node here, and we're going to try to get... The goal is to get about 12 copper units out of it. As always, more is better, but 12 is our absolute minimum. That'll get us the 6 bronze we need to finish the job. Oh, look, it's a grayling. I'm pretty sure I told you to leave me alone. Now you'll notice that I have on the map there a couple areas that are listed as boar country. And that was because on my early streams, my first stream actually, I was having no luck finding boars. They were nowhere to be found, and I needed the leather scraps because, well, there's a whole bunch of stuff that I could not build without them. So when I found a bunch of boars migrating around an area, I marked it. That said, they do seem to have vacated the area. Which just goes to show you can't win them all. Oops. Grey Dwarves. Get the shields up. There's no spawner here that I'm aware of. But that doesn't mean that, you know, you can't counter the Grey Dwarves. It does mean, however, that my odds of having to worry about little annoyances like, say, Shaman or Brutes, that goes way down. And now for the worst news, however. I'm not entirely sure about the troll situation around here. And if there are any trolls around here, they will hear me whacking on this node. Let's check to see if my fire arrows are set. They are. Because I'm not going to have that convenient bubble to retreat to if I have to run into a troll here. So, it's important to be aware of my surroundings. Up. Up, there he is. Man, I hate being right. Oh, but he was unaware of me from that first shot, which means I got a pretty hefty amount of damage on him on shot 1. That's the good news. The bad news is... Oh, come on. Railings. Let's see. Let's use Eiktyr's ability, because I'm going to want to preserve as much of my stamina as possible here. Now the good news is you can kind of use the terrain to your advantage to an extent. The troll can't, you know, casually get through them, but he can knock them down, so they don't help much. I'll be happier fighting out here in the meadows. I don't have to dodge as many trees. Ah, nuts. It's never good when I miss. The one thing you do not want to do in a fight with a troll is let him hit you. If he hits you, you stand an excellent chance of being dead. That was a little too close. And he's actually keeping pace with me, which is not good. I didn't think that shot was going to hit him. Close enough. I find I can get most distance separated from us when he has to stop and swing and I can keep moving. There we go. And then we have a 2-star Grey Dwarf. Well, this guy's actually got a little bit of beef to him, doesn't he? Alright. Troll down. Got more hide, got more gold. The gold's a good thing because, you know, again, that trader has stuff I want. And that's going to be a big deal later on. And later on is not going to be too far in the future if things go well. And now that the troll is gone, there's usually not 2 trolls in the general area. Usually. Yeah. Woo is right. Now the downside is I've used a fair amount of those fire arrows, and The fire arrows are something I was kind of hoping to save for the Elder, which will become a lot more apparent when we actually deal with the Elder. But before we can deal with the Elder, I need 12 units of copper ore. Plus extras if I can pull it. And wow, that was 3. I like the copper ore here. This copper deposit's good. Were you invited to this party? I don't think so. Go away. Where are we at? 6. We're already halfway there. You know, those Greylings are beginning to not get the message. I said, go away, and I mean go away. Yeah, there's usually not 2 trolls in the same area. Later, I can't believe there were 5 trolls. Yeah, if I run into a situation where I see 5 trolls, I'm not going to bother to fight. I'm going to run, and not look back. One troll is terrifying enough, especially at this point in the game. Later on, when I start getting some serious gear, not so much. But at this stage, oh, run like the wind! Run like the wind! 8 so far. And I'm hitting weight limit, which is a bad sign. I was hoping to get 12 on one load, but... well, you know, we just keep hammering things, hope for the best. Of course, the other problem is that I'm about to break my pickaxe again. Nine. 3 more ore. 3 more is our target. Okay, let's grab out the... let's flatten some land here and get that crafting table made, because I'm going to have to do that repair soon. Luckily, I might have enough wood to do the build here. May all my guesses be right. It's hard to figure this out when I have a tree in my way. Here we go. Come on, one more piece of wood. Lock in the top. And hopefully, yes. Unfortunately, I've noticed something else that's important too. I think it's getting dark. I don't know if it's because of rain coming, or if it's because, you know, nightfall is coming. Luckily, though, I do have a sanctuary point nearby. 12! And I still have room for more, so let's grab a few more just to give myself that safety margin. Still have room. Still have room. Still got 40 pounds worth to play with. And heaven knows I need copper more than I need tin at the moment, so... where's my rocks? 35 pounds. extra bronze would be helpful because eventually I'm going to need something better than an antler pickaxe. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get the next step without the bronze pickaxe. So the more copper I grab for now, the less copper I have to worry about later. In theory. Theory is always good, right? Get rid of the rocks. 25 pounds worth left. And we are done. It sure looks like it's getting dark out, so we're going to make our way for the sanctuary point that I established way back when. Yep, night has fallen. But luckily, we have this. It's always good to remember where you have little mini camps. For moments like this. Proper planning is everything. And naturally, the first thing it does is start raining. Well, no big deal. I have to cross a big river anyway. I'll have to take some stamina stuff again, too, if I want to actually survive that crossing. Oops, didn't want to go that way. Going up rocky cliff faces can be hazardous to your health. Well, it's not actually hazardous to your health, it's just annoyingly difficult. That's all. Alright, chow down a strawberry, chow down a carrot. And that should get me across the river just fine. Let's see, only 5 wood. Well, wood was the priority here. And hey, maybe I'll be lucky now to level up some of my swimming skill. Okay, maybe not. No plan is perfect. Doors over here. And I can see that the work is done over here so far. And I've picked up the fine wood again. I don't want to accidentally throw the fine wood into the fire here, so... Let's dump off the copper. Throw the coal inside. I've got 9 copper, so that should be enough to make me at least... Okay, single-digit bronze, fine. Should be able to make 4 off of this. So I've got 5 bronze, which is a little short of what I want. Let's grab some wood. I need to feed the beast. Oops. I'm still carrying metal bars, which is going to help, not help when it comes to collecting said wood, so... I don't need the flint, I don't even know why I'm carrying that. I don't need Great Dwarf trophies, don't know why I'm carrying that either. We're okay on everything else. Okay, now we're ready to chop down some wood. Because as we know, it is very ecologically friendly to chop down an entire forest. This course of action was endorsed by Saruman of Isengard. There's actually a couple reasons I'm chopping this wood down right now, and it's only partially to feed the beast. I've used recently a great deal of my fire arrows, and I'm going to need those fire arrows for certain really nasty individuals very, very soon. Oh look, it's a greyling. You would think that by now the greyling population would have gotten it in their heads that maybe annoying me while I'm busy chopping down trees is not the smartest use of their time or the best use of their lifespan. But no, they keep coming around like gnats. Or mosquitoes, maybe. Doesn't matter. What matters is they're getting in the way. I do love those little chain reactions. Anytime the logs want to break themselves off from being wood at any given time, hey, it works for me. It cuts down the amount of chopping, it cuts down the wear on my axe. I mean, look at them go. Falling trees will even knock down trees that you can't affect with your axe right away. So if you're in the Stone Age, for example, and you can have a lot of trees around the birch trees that the stone axe can't handle, you could conceivably get fine wood a lot sooner than you expect, if everything falls the right way. Things usually don't fall the right way. But they could. It looks like I am up to my weight limit in wooden supplies. So it's time to go back to the kiln, which is done with popping out coal. Well, nothing is over until I say it's over. And more copper bars. In fact, I do believe I'll start putting some tin in though, because now my tin is going to start being my choke point. Inventory full. Okay, hold on to that for now. I've never understood how this thing figures inventory full sometimes. Okay. Bop, bop. And it's time to upgrade the Cuirass. There we go. Rank 3. Only 6 more, well, technically only 4 more bronze is necessary. Unfortunately, I'm going to need to feed in some of this tin. Now you'll notice again, if you're overburdened, you do slow down. You can only move as much as you have stamina available. That's just the hazard of the job, so to speak. Okay, technically speaking, I've put in more tin than I needed to there, because I only need 4 tin. Then again, I did say I was going to have to make the bronze pickaxe sooner or later, so... what's this over here? Oh, the Great Dwarf Trophy. Things to deal with in the future. 22 tin. That'll be sufficient for me to make. Two more bronze to go. And plenty of extra wood for what I need later. Unfortunately, now we're at the point where I need more copper again. Copper ore. And while that's going, let me grab... Oh, let's see. Let's check the meat sauce recipe first. Necktail, carrots, and boar meat. I'm carrying too much. Not for long. Whoa, what was that? Oh, I must have accidentally gone away. There we go, a nice supply of beef. Next step, let's grab some resin, feathers. I got lots of wood. Encumbered again, but that's not going to matter long because we're going to make some more of those fire arrows. If I get myself to a full stack here, I'm going to call it a win. I'm going to call that a win. But I'm going to make even more. Okay, that's probably good enough. Put the resin back. Eyes. Where did I put my spare coin? Unless I left it back at the trader. I think I left that back at the trader. Feathers. Troll hide, which I have more of now. Not including any troll hide I might have left outside here. Oh, what was this? How'd I miss this? I should have sold that to the trader too. Okay, where are we at here? Still need more for the copper supply. While that's going, I think we'll hop over to the trader and locate my extra funds. Not to mention sell off those pearls. I could really use some of the stuff he's got if I can afford it. Oh, I can't do that yet. Gotta go to the chest over here. Coin! No, still nowhere near what I need. Only 594 coin. Put the coin back in there and head back. Oh, that takes care of the wood supply. I certainly have enough tin right now to make what I need. Let's take a quick look at the pickaxe. Oh, I'm going to need plenty of bronze for the pickaxe. Well, that's okay. It's still not an immediate priority. The immediate priority is still going to be upgrading my armor. And we are very close to what we need. We just need 2 bronze, which means I need 3 copper bars. And we should be near the copper section of what's currently in the smelter. But apparently not as close as I was hoping, because that's still 2. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else I'm still carrying? Must have picked up that. Okay, time to get rid of that flint the hard way. Here! Take the flint! I don't want it! Technically, I don't need these birch seeds either. God knows I've got like a zillion of them already. More than I will ever use. Ah! The copper bars have begun. One bronze. 1 to go. Okay, so I'm gonna put it to you now. Give you folks the opportunity. You want to see me try to take out the Elder today? Interested? Is anyone here who's interested in seeing the Elder either get its butt kicked or kick my butt in? Because we are pretty much at the point where we can do that. And I'd hate to be doing it if there was nobody watching. I mean, you know, that's one of the big moments here, taking out one of the Forsaken. I missed that opportunity. Upgrade. Leggings. And done. Now let's check one more thing in here. Finewood bow needs 5 finewood, 5 corewood. And I'm currently using the finewood bow, and it probably wouldn't be a bad idea if I upgraded that too. At least one more step. Oh, the corewood's in the stack outside, isn't it? No interest, it seems, out there, which means people have probably already headed out to do whatever they do in the rest of the day. Not surprising, this has been a pretty long screen here. So maybe we'll save the Elder for next time. It would be a good way to start a stream, if nothing else. It's a good way to end a stream, but it's also a good way to start one. And we'll just wrap things up by upgrading the finewood bow, so that it'll be ready for the fight to come. Okay, how's our supply? 25. That's good enough for one upgrade, but I want to know if we have enough for more. If I can get up to level 3. And I'm getting also to the point where I'm going to start running out of birch trees in the immediate vicinity. Oh, it's like that piece of log doesn't know where it wants to fall. 37. Well, I prefer to have some more, but unfortunately, I'm pretty sure night is getting ready. Okay, there's one more. Oh, there's 4. I don't see you guys in this area very often. So let's get some scraps and boar meat too. Because we can. And let's take out this last tree. Ow. You know, it wasn't so long ago where that would have killed me. That kind of illustrates as to where things have gone with all the upgrades here, that a tree landing on top of me is not necessarily instant death anymore. Especially if I'm paying attention, which I wasn't, but if I were. Grabbing some more raspberries. Get some of that health, my stamina back. Right, core wood. Oh, that's right, I still had that one there. And grab the ore and put that in the chest. Good. I came out here for the core wood. And turns out I'm still carrying too much. Okay, well I'll just replace the core wood stack with a standard wood stack. Outside the box thinking. Oh yeah, and the deer hide. Can't forget the deer hide. Carrying too much, but I'm going to get rid of a good chunk of it right away. Fine wood bow, upgrade 1. Ugh. I need to get this to level 3 for Workbench. Oh, let's see, I've got, what am I missing? Turns out I'm missing almost everything. Okay, what can I build with what I've got? Oh no, I've got the chopping block already. So that means either tanning rack or the adze, which needs 3 bronze and a forge. Okay, let's check for the bronze. I'm not going to be able to, well, eventually I'll be able to get the 3 bronze. And the irony here is one of those ingredients that they were calling for was flint. I'm laughing at the irony. And okay, let's just throw the flint in the corner for now. Did I dump it outside? Because I feel like I dumped it outside. Yep, but it was only 2. Oh, I am 1 short. Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. Okay, let's see if I can find a couple more flint. Sheesh, I tell ya. The good news is, being practically right next door to the river, it should not be hard to find a couple bits of flint. That said, I've scoured the river area before looking for flint, so... Oh, look. It's a neck. Make that 2. Okay, that should be enough flint. I tell you, things I do for upgrades. Oh! Pesky necks. Now I should be able to upgrade the workbench. I'm missing 10 wood. I've got all kinds of wood I need except the 10 wood I need. Look at that, I have it in a stack. Out there. Own worst enemy. I am. Flint, wood. Do I have the scraps in here? Tell me I have at least the leather scraps I need. I don't have the leather scraps. Maybe they're outside. I'm hoping they're outside. I don't have leather scraps. Which means I've got to go on a killing spree on boars. Which aren't exactly here at the moment. It's never easy, is it? I have no idea why I'm carrying those around. Okay. Fine. I give. I'll make the bloody ads in copper that I didn't want to use for that at this stage, but I need that a little too badly. So, bronze, bronze, bronze. Remaining copper in here. And yeah, things are getting a little tight here as far as, you know, space. Okay, we'll just throw the flint in the corner. And that should allow me to upgrade the finewood bow at last. And we'll just put everything else away. We'll pick up the rocks and we'll put that into a pile. And I think that might be it. Rock pile over in the corner here. I'll need them at some point. Alright, probably back there. Okay, well. We'll just store the rest of the stuff I've got here. And we'll throw this last bit of coal I have in the smelter. Oh, there's actually still something in there. Maybe one more bar will pop out. Here we go. And I could probably... Well, no, we're not going to worry about that. And I think that is going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed the stream today, everyone. Next time, whenever I get around to doing it, because Valheim is an unscheduled kind of thing, but it's possible it'll happen in a couple weeks, so don't rule it out. But when it comes, it'll be time to take down the Elder. It will be time to disrespect my elders. As far as future streams go, I have 2 regularly scheduled streams that I do. I do Star Trek Online on Wednesday nights from 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern to 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern. And I do Star Citizen on Saturday afternoons from 1 p.m. Eastern to 3 p.m. Eastern. All times being approximate because things happen. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, whether you watched either here or video on demand with YouTube or Twitch, depending on where you catch them. Thank you all very much for watching. This is Korath Landwalker, signing off.